we are team Inversion, and here's our project submission. We are implementing an easy to learn project, which is actually an app using augmented reality. Augmented reality is basically implemented in various fields nowadays, like training, modeling, and in tools and etc. Usage of that in education is very limited as of now, but we are trying to expand this scope to education by creating an AR related app, which we'll be just talking about in just a moment. One of the fields where AR is growing is classroom education. But what if the student wants to learn on his own or like experience the concept on his own by recreating or by viewing it in 3D? This isn't possible in classroom, right? So we need to create something which the student can use it for their own purpose. They can use it at their own pace, however and wherever they want. So that's why we came up with an app to implement this. We are creating an app that visualizes or which helps the student to visualize objects or concepts that he's studying in 3D. So let's say he's studying something about electromagnetism and he wants to experience or visualize how does that current flow or how certain things takes place. So or how electrons flow in it. So he can easily, with the use of the app, he can view it at his own space or in 3D so as to get the complete knowledge of what he's studying about. What new are we doing in this? Like some may argue that there's already YouTube or there can even websites which can provide you with models. What's new in this is that we are reducing the time that the student has to waste searching or go on YouTube videos. As you all know, YouTube videos where one has to seek forward and backward in order to get a desired 3D the position of the 3D model. So we are eliminating all this. What a model does is that just all you need to do is just scan the text and it will identify or try to recognize what kind of topic are you studying, and it will suggest models that may be useful for your topic. And all you have to do is just click and boom, the model will appear in front of you. So now I hand over to my teammate Pula, who will explain you the procedure and the working of the app.
So, how did we come about with the overall proceeding of the app? Well, the steps we decided to take were as follows. Initially, our first approach is to create the UI for our app so that the user doesn't, face any issues handling with it. Then we came about adding our AR code support to it, which will access the camera and use it to display our model. Then we will be adding a text identification feature, which will be based from the ML kit of Google, that will be able to extract text from the images. After that, what we will be doing is we'll be training a machine learning model, which will be helping us extract certain keywords from that scan test. Lastly, we will use those keywords to give the user some choices, and from there, the user can select what kind of model he wants. So how exactly does the workflow come about? The first stage is to scan the photo or the image by the user. Secondly, with the machine learning model, the app will detect the text within that image and will scan. Then, thirdly, it will extract all the keywords and predict what kind of concept or topic the user is involved in. With those certain keywords, it will be extracting the relevant 3D models that we have been able to add, after which it will give them the choices, and then the user will just have to select whichever model he wants, and he can just view them in his or her own space. So with this, essentially the user will be able to visualize the model wherever he wants, and it will be an easier learning experience for them. So now I will finally ask Satish to take over from here.
Yeah. So, what is the future scope? So, as of now, we are running it on a cloud-based system connected to our internet. We can view 3D models. In future, we are planning to group the models to as a subject-wise courses, which will allow user to download these models as of his wish to view, and removing the active internet connection barrier. And this app can be very useful for the people who cannot afford any big coaching institutions as such. where we're applied tech teaching, advanced teaching techniques are applied. Tech stack we used in this app are, we used Android Studio for building the app and ML Kit and AR code for the 3D model, 3D model presenting, and EcoAR for the 3D models. At last, it's our team, Arjun Sivaraman, Pulak Chowdhury, and me, Satish Uppalpati.
So we are Team Inversion, and our project name is nothing but Envision Buddy, which will help you in envisioning, or other words, visualizing what you want to study. Thank you.
Thank you.